Way, I'm Jamal Farrakhan, and welcome to Cover the Carpet on a Budget. First, you got to have yourself a plan. I start with a top down approach. I start thinking about the big picture, all the good stuff I want to have. I do a brainstorm on a board. Then I go to Sun Calc. I get me a Sun calculator from online. I do my own calculation to find out what my sun will be rising, what my shadows will be, what my sun will be, and that benefits me for the planning. Then I get my shovel out and I get to a process of double digging. Well, like you can look at videos online, you're gonna create a trench, you're gonna move the dirt like back and forth, good for aeration. From there, I add nutrients. Being a fisherman, one of the main nutrients I add are fish heads. So I put some fish heads in the process, and I go ahead and like have some compost that I made, or you can purchase compost, and I mix that in to appropriate ratios. For my cover crop selection, I like to go with a little bit of garlic. I like to go with some oats. I like to go with some brassicas and radishes, and this gives you a good mix. And there are things that you can mix together, things that go better together, things that you want to avoid. But all of these guys are pretty friendly to each other, especially the garlic and the brassicas. You'll get an effect where you can keep pests off. And also speaking pest off, get your dog, that can like help run off some things too. Sprouting. So it took me a little while to get to like the point where it sprouted. You have to be patient.
Yeah,
I
this
got my
my
cover crop being late.
back part of my bed. Like I said, I'm starting to see germination through all of it. But we're supposed to get some cold weather coming in Monday. Today's Saturday. So either Sunday night or Monday, I believe. So I would like to have the leaf mold, like I'm gonna come and hit that probably with a lawnmower. I don't think I'm gonna knock these things down. Spread a little more seed and hopefully, shoot, that might be a wrap, man, for the season. Unless I want to put something in here to grow, but I think the whole growing space will be covered. It's about 1,500 square feet. And it looks kind of crazy right now, but I bet spring I had this thing popping. Yeah, you see all that? Like I threw that down like a few, like maybe like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe. Like, but that's all like greens and radishes and stuff. So see, I'm right down. I already got a green cover crop coming up right there. Yeah.
And there you can see the whole 1,500 square foot area. I just kind of broadcast seed mine as much as I can. I come back. I don't know what the squirrels eat. I don't know what anything, but the things that survive create that cover crop right there. That's about the 11th. I think that's about the 14th of the month. And you can see like that's where we are about 2 days ago, about the 16th. That's about the 16th also of November, 2025. And that's a close-up shot of what we have there. So the cover crop is established. Now all you need to do is throw a little mulch on top. And to mulch, you can use like what's cheap, what's
We
available.
got different ways, but they getting it done, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, dump them things. And a dog. Hey, Minnie.
And what's available to me are trees. That's my neighbor's tree, like, some kind of maple or something. Oh, nope, that's his tree. That first tree was in my yard. Like, they blow into my yard, so I use everything. No children were composted doing this, but we did get a little bit of work out of them.
Oh, hey.
In conclusion, you should have a good bed ready to be planted into, or it will overkill.